we'll get some footage to etch into our memories if we ever get started.
Yep. So I imagine whenever the players get ready, we'll go ahead and get going. All right, here we go.
The longest waiting on the man.
Yeah, as you say, it be like that sometimes.
Oh man.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is a character we haven't seen in a while, actually.
Yeah, used to be very frequent, but these days it's definitely a rare sighting. So
You get the impression that Lil Wayne is the round robin specialist. It seems to be the only time we really see the character, you know?
I can say, yeah.
いやあ、こんにちは。君たち、俺と仲良
Pun's
く
Lil
して
Wayne. I don't remember anything about this.
友達がいなくてさ。
But on the other end of the spectrum is Sonido Belial. That's a
Right in the fields. I don't know, dude. He's pretty sleazy. Yo, but that's crazy good. Man.
Yeah, Sonido known for coasting through a bit of the cast, having some main members to go to, but I guess this is just the latest stop.
It's a good one.
We already start things off with Pun's Lil Wayne pressure out there. They're just kind of levying it on.
Rolls in and out of the corner, cross up, already has the human pyramid. Yeah, I'm starting to remember this now, actually. This is like the efficient human pyramid Lil Wayne. It's all just flooding back into my mind. Even though it's been like over a month. It's actually been like a month and a half since he's been playing Granblue Force, whatever this game is. It's Granblue. That was a quick first round. Didn't even say much about it. Just shoved Sonido in the corner, his home away from home, and just made quick work of him.
Yeah, and we're kind of right back in the situation. Backs off just enough to keep Sonido contained, and we're right back to square one. Sonido hadn't shown much resistance.
Not at all.
Like,
No
we don't see
DPs
buttons.
or nothing.
Yeah, no buttons. We seem to jump as the most resistance, but it's easy to say that Puns had that covered pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
おめでとう。
And 7 letters agrees with you.
Get for Mike, what's your deal anyway, Bells?
Believe in victory.
All right, we're gonna roll back to the next one. No character change. Snyder trying to set things differently by putting a little more activity on the screen with that far H and those fireballs.
Already a bigger improvement than the last round. Getting some contact. That's what we need to see.
There's definitely more mutual exchanges going on now.
Right? That drop is looking like it's coming back to haunt Sonido. Found over in the left corner this time. Pyramid again on the reset. Oh, there is no reset. This is a confirm. Okay. Reset after the fact. And that was a good block to get out, but swung into the parry.
Yeah, it wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's going to be Huns. We're going to clean this up real quick.
All right, both of them just kind of playing around on stage, just trying to get a rhythm going, but Fun's already has the corner push. That was a funny interaction. That's all I can really call that one.
Yeah. Instead of just taking the Punisher, like even looking for the Punisher, just waited knowing full and well that Sonido was going to jab into another counter. So Punch has like all the ideas that Sonido could be up to at this point. Not the command throw though. It's a good start.
Yeah, it's definitely something new in outside of the usual game plan.
Second one, 2 scoops. Empty jump, ... And I can't help but think that Sonido just threw this hand in the trash can.
Yeah, you see that life lead just tanking in real time.
So, as Punch takes it, like the thing that I'm talking about is like Sonido has all the momentum. It does empty jump nothing, right? To bait a DP or something. But this is Lil Wayne. What DP? Like literally what DP? You have to swing into him for anything to happen.
That is true. Maybe a
Uh,
little bit of that good old fashioned autopiloting. Nonetheless, puns outside a little resistance here and there, seem to have a smooth 2-0. So we're gonna have so what was it? That was puns and Sonido.
right?
We're a little out of order based on what I'm looking at, but that's cool. We're gonna have Blue and Sonido again. So Sonido's just gonna go ahead and get those 2 matches out of the way.
Just running the gauntlet, trying to keep
All
the seat warm for our fourth contestant, fourth combatant, if you will.
Little Tech was just waiting in the wings. We're gonna resume that Belial pick, and Blue sticking with the tried and true.
I mean, we say sticking with the tried and true. Walking around with a couple of characters, you know.
Yeah, here and there, but we know where Blue's heart is.
If you're not careful, it could be with Belial. He did play some Belial.
Yeah, I mean we've seen Belial and Jita, but for the most part.
You remember the other one? There is a fourth one.
You're right. I don't remember the last one.
Zoe. He's
Oh
only played
yeah,
Zoe
that's
one
right.
time. But it has happened.
All right, let's back to business. Setting the picks with the fireball.
Sonido, coming off with a cleaner start in a one-on-one. Last match was kind of hard since it was a 1v3. Faring a lot better, getting a couple H's out there.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of scrambling going on, but Sonido gets the confirm into the corner push.
A little bit of a scramble. Looked like we scrambled clean out of that game. That was
Indeed.
getting kind of rocky there.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody got booted out.
Nah.
Blue just got booted out of the whole lobby.
Have to put an APB out for a missing body on the player one cab.
Wow, just Chuck Grant out of existence there.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get Blue back in here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So what you been up to lately? How have you been?
I've been all right. Mostly playing JRPGs, but I try to keep my eye on. You sit on the back burner, yeah. Trying to get the backlog knocked out before anything new and exciting happens.
You're never gonna clear the backlog, man.
Yeah, but you can scratch at it a little bit, If you pretend. What's up?
I said earlier this year that I'm officially declaring that the concept of the backlog is dead because nobody will ever clear the backlog, and it shall forever be known as on the radar.
On the radar.
On the radar, yeah. Come on, think about it. You're never gonna play all the games you want to play, right? You're never gonna clear the backlog. But the big question is something on your radar, right?
I can just take all the stuff off my backlog.
You could, but are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
Ain't nobody about that life.
I'm just saying though, you got the option to clear your backlog very easily.
That's true. But nobody operates like that. It's nobody's standard protocol. Just hit the delete button, throw the whole backlog in the recycle bin, empty the bin. Nah, nobody does it.
Just pick the 3 games you were gonna play anyway.
3 might be too much for some people.
I could joke about that, but that might be me. Looks like we rolling in now.
We're just gonna leave Blue hanging for a second, if I saw correctly. Skip over to Tactile in Sonido. See if we can get this connection going. Tactile with Vegeta.
Yeah, one of his primary picks.
It's pretty much been the pick as of late.
Yeah, that is true.
I think of the last time you saw Percival.
It has been a good while.
I don't think Tecmo. He's played like Catalina once, I want to say. Catalina and there's a Charlotta somewhere. But pretty much Vegeta for the most part.
It's a little back and forth turn taking.
Okay. That's a nice timing of the jump, so Tecmo couldn't put an anti-air out there, but Nato couldn't really do anything with it. Found himself on his back, trying to walk away from Tecmo, who's not having anything to do with it. There's the anti-air. What wasn't the big 2H that would have closed out a round, but a DP for control is better than nothing. Ooh, bit into it.
Yeah, found the mark with the parry, gets the command grab, and Sonaito opens up the door for another chance. That's immediately shut in his face.
Ain't trying to have no solicitation around here.
Tecmo coming in from the top rope.
And you see all the confidence that Tecmo has walking so deep into Sonato's face before doing anything. No buttons, no nothing.
Yeah, Sonaito definitely tends to err on the side of waiting. And now the Tecmo's realizing that. You're seeing a lot of jumping, like you said, just blatantly walking into his face. Stuffed out something on Wake Up.
It wasn't a DP, I'll say that much, because I am pretty sure that Sonato forgets that Bilal has one.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it a single time, now that I think about it.
No, not a single one. Under any circumstances. And the thing that's kind of crazy to think about with Bilal is, I mean, when somebody says DP, the obvious thing is get off me. But he also has the BDP for plus range, right? Like, Sonato not even tried that. Just willing to take anything that Tecmo was dishing out, and Tecmo was dishing out pretty well. Let's cycle through the cooldowns again.
Dishing out the whole menu.
Hey!
There we go. Speaking, and his shall be done.
I'm proud of Sonato. He's evolved.
All right, and it looks like Sonaito's got himself a big chance here. But hey, that's what happens sometimes.
It's not like Tecmo has a counter to let Sonato swing into, so just gonna go ahead and punish it. Blatantly, bluntly, put himself on match point. Looking for another DP with the walk back on Wake Up, still nothing there.
All right, that far H out of the corner.
And that was just a defensive tech, but that's just showing that nothing's really lining up for Sonato at all.
Unfortunately. Like we're seeing a few good picks here, and this sequence isn't going so badly, but
bringing it back. A couple of miscues have been making this kind of scary, but Sonato still looking okay. Let's take the jump out of the corner. Not in a bad spot, to say the least. DP, Sonato gladly take that. I don't know about the throw though. It's getting kind of scary. Ooh, and ran over by an EX Fire.
yeah, you can see Sonaito actually making some pretty decent decisions there, but without the ability to hit confirm a lot of those, I would say, pretty decent hits. They didn't really amount to much.
Totally agree with that. There's quite a few times that he was jacked up in Tecmo's face, and in punches earlier. Hits the H, doesn't get anything for it. Something that Bilal can't let happen too many times.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like we got everybody back in the room. So
step up to the plate. Somebody be brave.
Right.
Who is this?
We got Blue versus Tecmo.
Okay. Blue, the next challenger.
All right, we're gonna see if Blue can stay on the ship though.
That's half the battle right there.
Definitely one of the most played player matchups in this tourney series.
Right. I kind of wonder that. I mean, they're two of the more common characters. I would go as far as to say Jita's the most common character, maybe Grant as well. But I honestly wonder how much this specific matchup has been played. It was on my mind to like delve as far as to like matchup stats and whatnot for the spreadsheet, but I haven't done it yet. But I'm curious. Curious.
You talking about between the players or the two characters?
Two characters.
Ah,
I mean, it's a fair thing to say. There's a decent amount of Digita players, Tactile, Sonito at times. There's a bunch of grands that we've had in here. Blue, Chunko, I want to say Reich. Yes, Reich. Joel came through a couple times. Yeah, it's pretty possible that this is the most common matchup.
looks like we got some technical difficulties.
This might be the practice of ye old lag check. Gotta check Blue's credentials after that first match he had. Don't even think we had this on stream yet.
Yeah, apparently, I guess our streamer did not make it in.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the stream and I see our commentary tags up there. So we just talk about this. I mean, we were mostly feeling dead air anyway, but I guess the match don't really matter here.
What are you talking about? It always matters. Double perfect? And that doesn't matter? Are you crazy?
Yeah, we're not putting that one on the record books, man.
What are you talking about? We seen it with our own eyes. It would have been really convenient if I was actually recording, but I didn't do it today. I didn't do it today.
It'll be all right, man. It will be all right.
You sure? I don't know. Could be feeling kind of sketch out there.
Well, if it's not all right, well, that's just how it be. So I guess Blue is having some persistent network issues, so he's going to recuse himself from the tournament. I think, which pretty much just leaves us with Tectal versus Puns for the last match for the day.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there checking the chat, watching everything go down too.
Sometimes the network. I would say sometimes it's just the nature of the online event. We just work with it as best we can, try to roll in and get as many matches through.
Yeah.
So we're glad you guys and gals stuck with us and tuned into the stream to watch.
Guys, gals, and everyone else. Everybody. But yeah, if net play tournaments were perfect, I'm pretty sure everybody would be doing it before and after the lockdown. But since that's not the case, like you said, there's some hiccups here and there.
All right, so I guess our last Granblue match for the day, as far as tournament goes, we're gonna have Puns and Tectal East Side.
I'm still not seeing this on the stream. I'm double checking this. Are we good?
I don't know if the streamer is in. Doesn't look like it based on looking at the Discord stream. Oh, connection with the opponent was lost. So that takes away all the questions right there. Gives us some new ones, but So I guess they're gonna Punch is gonna come back and we're gonna try to run it again.
You know, a wise man once told me net play is a blow up. Want to talk about a tournament riddled with misfortunes? Well, here we are.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna blow through this round robin, but
oh, we're blowing through it all right. It's not the way it was intended to be.
Fair.
Seems like the internet can't handle the awesomeness of 15 Zonebreaker online events.
All we can do is hope for better for good old 16. I guess we can join a new room.
Yeah, the lobby's dead. The lobby got tossed off the ship. Chilling out in the ocean with Blue.
At least he ain't gonna be by himself anymore.
Out there with all the friends. No, I got a bit of Zonebreakers online trivia for you while we sit here and wait.
Shoot.
So, throughout all 15 events, from what I've seen from the VODs and just from being in the events, there are 2 characters between both games, BB Tag and Granblue. There's only been 2 characters that haven't been played. You happen to know who these 2 characters are?
Soros.
That's one, yeah.
Vasaraga.
No, Fame did come through. And
that is true. That's true.
Somebody else tried. Kitsune Kaz plays in Vasaraga. I feel like there was a third. No, there's only been 2, but there has been Vasaraga. I'll give you a hint. This is technically a trick question. Because it should be kind of a shoo-in.
Matera?
No, we've had
Oh,
plenty.
no, that's right. Because you're right.
Had gone bad. And Glass Sword. So it's not Matera.
Is it Cagliostro, the chick?
Yeah, because nobody's played her yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Every other character between Granblue and BB Tag has been played. Except for those 2, Soros and Cagliostro.
I'd actually forgotten Cagliostro existed. I don't need DLC. Alright, well, looks like we finally got everybody in for the match.
Hey! For the grand finale of Zonebreakers Online, number 15, gonna have Tectal squared off against Puns, race to 2, as this is still a round robin, so no resets or nothing. We'll see who comes out on top at the end of this.
Alright, Tectal puts a DP at the end of his pressure.
Oh yeah.
It pays off quite well.
Making a huge statement, not going to get rolled over like anybody else has so far. Tectal's doing pretty good for not seeing a Lil Wayne in a while. Has Puns locked in the corner. Check the run. Got a real good check on the run. Clean him out for the run, jeez.
Yeah, we got the nice counter hit on there, so Puns committed to something there. Don't know what they did, but it was something.
Committed to a trip to the second round. That's what it was. Signed on the dotted line and paid for the ticket. Punch trying to take a page out of Tectal's playbook. Not as efficiently done, but could have been a lot worse up front.
Tectal, quite the expert at using a jump as a poke, and it's a great success in this match.
Right. Looking at it a couple times already, looking for any kind of forward movement out of Punz. Now tackle a little bit on the back foot, giving Punz a little room to expand out of the corner. Not much though. Shut down again.
Yeah, that tends to be Tekla's go-to strategy. He prefers to either slow pressure, slow poke, and like hang out to where opponents try to escape and punish them for it. So we saw a little bit of aggression on that exchange.
I'm kind of surprised that Tekla missed a confirm right there. 2-hit confirm that would have closed out the round. Now has to deal with Yggdrasil. This is a situation where if Tekla's not careful, Punch can just take the round, and there it is.
Landed on that hot lava.
Battle 3, engage.
And the third round, Tekla's still with the DP. The successful reversal, if you will.
Wasn't gonna take that slash the second time. Here we go.
Punch is here toe to toe. Isn't going too far away from Tekla, keeping it relatively even. Punch with a decent lead though. Ooh, I get the impression that Tekla was trying to bait a counter at that point. And I mean, that was a good sell for it, but Punch didn't fall for it. Has a lot of control. Human Pyramid as well with a cat bot, making sure that Vegeta can't go too far. He's clocked in the dome piece, and that's going to be the first game for Punch.
Our captain's loved by everyone.
Yep, that game looked like it was right in Tekla's pocket, but fell on the floor. And Punch managed to pick it up.
Oh yeah. Pick it up, dust it off, and put it on a nice shelf. And see if they can get a matching pair of games. You see Punch don't want to go too far out of the corner. Got clipped with a couple of M's too many times, but still on the bad end of a technical combo, cycled through all the cooldowns. Oh, didn't get down deep enough to beat the counter in time.
That's that typical Lane pressure with the cat bot all the way in the Human Pyramid. Tekla just slides on out.
I saw the overhead that time.
Ah,
Still gets hit on the tail end, but it could have been a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Get off me. Some walks of life that's called a bar. Here, I think it's just a pretty good decision. Leaves one on the pixel, who still gets to block the EA fireball, just away from the DP, and that's going to be Punch getting another round away from Texas.
Tekla would have reached for the only cooldown that was left, unfortunately. It was the one that caused his doom.
I want to win!
Had that chip damage on deck, wanted to close it out. Turns out nobody was home.
Here's an important thing to take away from that, though. Punch is on match point with that.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping away from the throw. Good defense by Punch. Going to get back to the center screen. Below again. And there's been so many times that Tekla's been trying to jump away from the homies and hasn't worked out too well. A little bit of a drop. Now the chase is on. And it looks like Punch is going to make the decision to hide on the shoulders of Tommy and Sammy. Good
Takes a
roll.
little damage, but gets out alive and he has the corner.
Yeah,
So Tekla has all the chance. This is a big chance for Tekla to save this round.
and didn't have any confidence that the parry was coming out, but still got the shovel, dug a DP out of the ground, and ties us up 1 apiece. Tekla's still looking for a break as Punch is trying to take the entire match right here.
Alright, managed to get a punish on the slash. Corner carry and all. This is where Tekla shines.
I believe that caught Punch trying to move. There's no counter hit. Wake up buttons.
Same from Tekla.
Yeah. Tekla's not ready for the parry again, as that allows Punch to get a little bit of space, a little bit of reprieve. Ooh! Whoa! sharp blade that Pixel carries. And that's going to be enough. Not going to leave puns on the Pixel this time around.
All right, Tekla managed to avoid that that O2 there, just by the skin of his teeth.
This is the last one.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Big counter hit to start us off.
Successful parry brings us back to the mid screen, so we're still more or less even.
That's a little too far. It's gonna not really the worst for Tekla. Not like he's getting punished for the EX Vocal right there, but I mean this match would have a completely different tone if Vegeta was just a couple steps in. Here comes Pun. A little bit of a drop as well, but I mean Pun's drop doesn't mean anywhere as much as Tekla, especially when the homies come out one more time. Wasn't ready for the jump, and Tekla's out of it. And oh! I want to say that's the first time Punch has gone for the low in the pyramid.
I believe so, yeah.
What a time to break the glass. Case of an emergency on match point again is fun. Big 2H. Doesn't get anything else from it, but just make sure to thwart Tekla's attempts to get in.
Tekla doing his best to contain, but it's a no avail.
Oh, how many times has Tekla been ready with a close L? Feels like every time he just has his hand hovering the button.
I feel like both of these players kind of have capitalized on that concept a lot, actually.
Right, I can agree. Jumps away from the UO, it's fun. It's a little bit of offense. And this time, Tekla doesn't have the timing. Gets counter hit out of his attempts to stop Punch in the human pyramid. Oh! And I thought Punch was going to back up and look for it and eventually finds the low. Is that enough? It is!
It is.
And with that, Punch is going to take the match over Tekla 2-1. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is that it? I think that's no wait. Yeah.
Yeah, since Blue got queued himself, that was the last match of the stream for Granblue.
Our captain's loved by everyone because she's elite like that. Real talk though.
It's kind of hard to keep everything in line with the technical difficulties and the fact that Sonato sat down and played all of his matches real quick. But it's gonna leave us with Puns taking the entire ZoneBreakers Online number 15. It's grand champion. Yay. Tekla holding down second place. Yay. And do I say Sonato gets third here? I think I say Sonato gets third here, right?
All right, man. Do what you got to do.
Sonato gets third, Blue gets fourth. We can go with that.
Yep. So since we got that Matcherino ad up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you type exclamation point Matcherino in the chat, it'll bring up the links and codes needed. So if you can take the time to do that, just log in through your social media, Discord, Twitter, whatever it is, put in that code, and you can add 50 cents to the pool for free. None required on your part. There's also some sponsor requests, and if you'd like, you can donate your personal funds, but we do not ask that of you. If you were generous enough, we'd appreciate it.
It's a nice little tournament. A nice little get together, if you will.
Yep. I mean, you just see this. There's some people who still ready to come out and press some buttons. So whether we got a whole bracket or round robin, there's somebody out there trying to do their thing.
I mean, there's more people that we can show, but it's kind of hard to get everybody in here. You know, it's VIPs only. Let me not be like that, because everybody's welcome to get down. And hopefully we'll get some more people around for ZoneBreakers 16. But with that being said, I think there might be some casuals going on for a while. If not, it's going to be a bit of a break until BB Tag starts at 6 o'clock. So don't go too far. We'll be back.
All right. Take care. Peace out.